Good day and welcome back to another Vampire Survivors video. In this video, we're going to be basically with good old Red Death trying to unlock essentially the Leda character. So we're going to be basically unlocking a new character. For this, we essentially have to run like all the way down. So we have to move with absolute speed all the way down to the bottom of the map as quickly as possible. So this obviously represents its own challenge. My suggestion always is to pick up an Iron Blue Will because of the bounces, and then you just gotta go. Literally just go. Like, don't worry about anything. Just go, 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 go. And you basically have to move way past all of the rewards and just move. It's very very speed based, because if you take too long you won't get to the bottom, and then the blue Reaper will spawn and you will have to deal with water, and that sucks. So yeah, basically, to cut a long story short, your goal is to get to the very bottom of the map here. So we want to move pretty much almost all the way to the bottom of the map, because we want to take on a boss called Leda. And the reason we want to take on Leda is because if you take on Leda and you beat them, then you get them as a character, and they're a very strong character. They're a very strong character. So we want to make sure that we unlock that character. But to do so, not that you absolutely need it, but generally speaking, you need characters with super high movement speed. Again, not absolutely mandatory, but you do. You do need to move incredibly fast through the floor. So that's where having a character like Red Death, who basically functions to do like this high speed movement, is really top notch. What you want to be aware of is a sign that you're getting close. As you see these runes along the side here, they will change into a word, and that will indicate that you are close to where Leda is. And the reason you need to be aware of that is because basically, to cut a long story short, if you move past Leda, you will take way, like you won't be able to essentially beat them. Like, they will disappear, and then you won't be able to beat them, which means you won't be able to unlock them. You have to start the run again. So it's a unfortunate side effect of running it all the way to the bottom, but you know, it is what it is, basically. So keep going, keep going, keep going. Try to zigzag as well. Try to see like every side of the map, just in case Leda's on either side, and try your very best. And yeah, to be honest with you, I think pretty straightforward. Just need to get there now. So Leda, when I first played the game, was probably one of the most powerful characters, if not the most powerful character in the game, for a very long time for me. Like, I think if you wanted to complete the stage, it was like, oh, just take Leda. Like, that was the general consensus. Like, oh, you want to beat this stage? Well, just take Leda. Oh, you want to complete this challenge? Well, just take Leda. Because they start with a fully maxed out magic wand, and if you have the Rendasmo and you take the bounce effect, magic wand does a really insane amount of damage. So it does make sense that is a super duper like strong way of making yourself very powerful super early on. Like, people, no movement challenges, things like that. Like, just don't move. Basically, you can very easily kind of beat the game. So yeah, it was definitely I would say he was a huge power spike. She was a huge power spike as a character. We're moving, we're moving, we're moving, we're moving. But you have to go very far down. This is why Red Death is so good, because it is like pure running. And barring you, if you're not focusing, you walk into all the hardest hitting enemies. Generally, you can get away with almost no damage on Red Death, which is usually pretty good. Again, I'm just not very good at Red Death, or keeping focus, so that does give me some issues. So you can see our screen is darkening, which is a sign that we are nearing the bottom. So that's great. And then we need to look, like I said, for the letters on the side. So it's now not a waiting game per se, but definitely we are nearing Leda. You can see the screen's getting dark. We're really not having the craziest time per se. In fact, I'm actually taking a lot of damage here. I'm probably going to trigger a revive at this rate, I think. Let's try to outrun the damage. Okay, we had to trigger a revive. Okay, there we go. So we're going. We're going. We are taking a hell of a lot of damage though. Which again is not ideal. Just gonna stand still for a bit quickly. Just try to not die. There we go. There we go. Oh, thank you. Finally, a little bit of luck. Yeah, so you can see the map is very dark now. We are getting there. I think it should be here. So I'm gonna keep an eye out, be very careful not to go too far. Keep moving from side to side, it's very important. Extra treasure bar spawns. We're gonna do this and just get revives, because I am still struggling to see in the dark here. Okay, so we want to check from side to side. Again, just keep moving from side to side. Be super aware of your surroundings. Super duper aware. Very careful. Okay, let's see text. I think that means we're close. Okay, there we go. See, so we can hear the music now. You can kind of hear this there. So you can hear this music. It's like this big change, kind of musical score change. It's almost like a wind blowing. It's actually quite creepy, to be honest with you. And that indicates, I think, that Leda has spawned. So now we do just need to be a little bit careful, because we don't want to have issues. Yeah, despair. So now we do just need to be a little bit cautious. We keep moving down. You can see we're still always moving side to side, making sure. At this point though, we are gaining so many levels, so it's kind of pointless. It doesn't matter, like we should be able to beat Leda with relative ease. I'm alive, okay, cool. Just keep checking. Keep checking. Keep checking. Big chest, by the way. Very cool for us. Victory sword. Clover. Okay, so we can still go down a little bit more. So you can see when the map glitters in, you can still go down like quite a bit more. It's not like immediate. So I'm just double checking. Just making sure that it's not, yeah. Just ensuring that I'm not missing out. Like I said, move from side to side because you don't want to have to go through this whole process all over again, really. Like, it's just a bit of a pain, to be entirely honest with you. Keeping a focus. Keeping a focus. Keeping focus. Yeah, come on. Almost there, I think. Should be almost there. Like I said, just keep moving. Don't be scared. That's not Leda. That's not Leda. There's Leda, okay. There you go, so you'll see Leda. Very, very, very far down, by the way. Like, not even remotely close to being, like, anywhere, basically. Very tanky as well. So, yeah, not super easy to kill. That's why I said you're going to need some levels. You're going to need, you know, to have a strong character and things like that. But yeah, just zone them. And, yeah, there you go. You get rid of them, and then you hear the music go off. And, then you're done. Yeah, you are done. Pretty easy, actually, to be honest with you. So once you've done that, you are free to quit the game. Yeah, you are free to basically quit it out and go play the rest. We just random always. So yeah, I think pretty cool. There's no reason for us to continue here, I don't think. So yeah, yeah, it's quite far down. Unfortunately, let's see. So you take a look from the merchant. From the merchant, I mean, it is insanely far down. Like, it's not even remotely close. So it's very far. I think for me, that's always the question. But once you hear the music, once you hear the sounds, then start to slow down. Take it easy. Then you can buy later. They'll cost gold depending on how many characters you have unlocked, and they're pretty cool. Like I said, they start with the maxed out magic wand, and that's what makes them so strong. So then you can start them in almost like any stage, by the way. Like you can start them in pretty much anywhere, inversed, whatever, doesn't matter. And then you just give them this iron blue will. Is it iron blue will? No, that's not the right one. But I mean, even without it, like you can see, like look, you can just stand there, and you have so much health. By the way, like Leda has so much health. it's insane. And yeah, you just stand there. That's it. That's Leda. Yeah, pretty crazy character, to be honest with you. But yeah, we'll try her out, sorry, in another video. But yeah, pretty damn crazy, to be honest with you. Anyway, that's it from me. Bye.